Hi, welcome to Rameshsoft video tutorials. In this video tutorial, we will talk about how to take the screenshot on failed to test case using ITESTLISTENER. So in the previous video, we discussed about the same topic using ITEST-Result-Listener. Now we'll see with this using ITEST-Listener interface. Now see here. So in different ways we can take the screenshots using listeners, right? This is the second approach we are talking now. So just observe here. So we have one listener called ITEST-Listener. It is an interface. So this can hold the status of our test method like name of the test case, whether test case is passed or not, whether test case is failed or not, whether the test case is skipped or not. All the information about test method will be there as a part of this ITEST-Listener. And this listener is having so different type methods. Now we'll see what are the different types of methods is there as a part of this listener, right? Now, and that methods we can override according to our requirements. Now see here what I'm doing. Let me create first one package, new package, com.rameshsoft.selenium.listeners. So here I'm not writing at framework level, here I'm writing at static level. So framework will write it complete dynamic. Now I'm taking one new, I'm taking one class, I'm taking listener test. Now every your class should implement to customize the behavior called listener called ITEST-Listener. Now see here, whenever we are implementing an interface, whatever the methods there in this interface, compulsory we should provide in this class. Otherwise we need to declare this class as abstract, and again one more child class is responsible to provide what? Implementation. So I want to provide the implementations here. Just put the cursor here. Now I'm writing add unimplemented methods, right? Now see here, on test start, on test success, on test failure. So before starting your any test case, automatically on test start is going to be executed. On every test success, this on test success method is going to be executed. On every test failure, on test failure method is going to be executed, right? So in this we need to customize the what? Behavior, right? Yes. Now see here what I'm doing. So let me take one more class. So I'm taking here, now see here, new, I'm taking one interface. Yes, I'm writing screenshot utility. At framework level we'll talk. As of now I'm not talking anything at framework level. Yes. Now inside this interface I'm defining one utility that I'm going to use across in different modules in my framework. Now see here what I'm doing. Let me take public. So you people already have idea on Java 1.8 and 1.9 features, right? So from 1.8, from 1.7 and below 1.7, inside the interface we can have only abstract methods. But from 1.8 version onwards, we can have default methods plus static methods. And from 1.9 version onwards, we can have private methods as well, right? Yes, public static void main. I'm taking one method. I'm taking one method called screenshot. Now here I want to pass a string image name. Now see here, and then I'm making this one. Now see here what I'm doing. Already we know, in order to take the screenshot, we are having one interface called take screenshot, which is from org.openqa.selenium package. Now let me convert this driver to screenshot to get the screenshot functionality. Now I'm writing something take screenshot. Take a screenshot. Now see here what I'm doing. Now so it is asking we need to pass what? Driver as well, right? So we'll pass it. So let me make this one as a parameter. Now I'm writing web driver and then driver, right? Now see here. Now we are having one method called take screenshot. In this take screenshot we are having a method called get screenshot as. Now it's asking that screenshot type what? Output type I want the type in the form of file. So just watch my previous video how to take a screenshot. So there I explained very clearly about take screenshot interface as well as output type interface. Now I'm going to get in the form of file. So which is from java.io package. Now, so I want to place this one into one folder. I'm taking file utils dot copy file. Which file I want to copy? This file. This is my source. My destination I want to be placed at E drive E:/. Now give the what plus image name plus, and then give it dot jpeg. Sorry, dot jpeg. Right, now just put the cursor here and throws declaration, this throwing checked exception. Right, yes. Now see here. So let me take one more class. I'm taking a driver utility because we should take always driver as at what level? Global level. Now see here, I'm taking one class called driver utility. Driver utility will implement complete real-time frameworks. So driver utility. Now rename compilation into yes. Now just observe here what I'm doing. Now I'm taking one variable static WebDriver and then driver. Right, now I'm taking one method open browser. I'm taking one method. Now I want to make this driver as a global string. I'm taking something called browser. Right, now see here what I'm doing. If browser dot equals ignore case of, if browser dot equals ignore case of Firefox, then launch what browser? Firefox browser. Right, and then I'm writing driver is equal to new Firefox driver. So if you are using 3.0 version, Selenium 3.0, compulsory we need to set the what? Gecko driver path by using system class. This is having one method called set property something, and then I need to pass the key, and then I am writing driver dot manage dot window dot maximize. So don't think that on driver we are calling three methods. No, whenever we call manage method on driver, we are going to get what object? Options object. Inside this options object we have one method called window method to work with what? Windows. So whenever I call window method, I am going to get window object. On that window object you can perform operations like maximize, we can set the screen, and we can do the set the size of the screen and etc. And I am initializing timeouts. Driver dot manage dot timeouts dot implicitly wait. Now I am specifying 19. This 19 I want to convert as seconds. Now, so people who don't know what implicit wait and all those things, what is this implicit wait, what is this timeouts, what is this manage, just watch my previous videos. Okay, yes. And then else if browser dot equals ignore case of Chrome, then launch Chrome browser. Now I'm writing system dot set property of key, and then I'm passing corresponding value, and then I'm writing driver is equal to new Chrome driver, and then Chrome browser is going to be launches, and then I am maximizing, and then I am initializing implicitly wait. Right, yes. Else if browser dot equals ignore case. At framework level we'll talk elaborately. I'm not writing exact code here, just I'm writing just a pseudo code, not exact code. Now I'm writing here, I'm launching here Internet Explorer driver, Internet Explorer driver. Internet Explorer driver. So based on the parameter, I am launching the what? Browser, right? Yes. So every variable inside the class should be of type private. So if those are private, we can access these private variables outside the class by using what methods? Getter methods. Let me write one getter method to access the private variable outside the class. These are industry standards, real-time standards. Public static. This return type should be WebDriver. I am writing one method called getDriver. Now simple return, what is that? Driver. That's it. Now, so class should be tightly encapsulated class. What my driver utility class, and this is my screenshot utility that I am taking as a part of this interface, right? Yes. Now see here. Now this is my listener test, right? So this is my listener test. So my class is implementing what is the interface? ITESTLISTENER. So whenever my test case is failure, so I'm asking, write the code here to take the what? Screenshot. So where our screenshot functionality is there inside this interface called, what is the interface? Screenshot short utility. So now see here what I'm doing. As it is a static method, we can access with what? Interface name. So if you don't know about interface, just watch my previous videos 1.8 in my Selenium with Java playlist. So I'm calling screenshot utility dot what is the method name? Screenshot, right? So here I need to pass what? Image name. So see here what I'm doing. So I'm taking result dot get name. Result dot get name, as well as I need to pass the what? Driver, right? Yes. Now see here what I'm doing. Driver utility dot, I'm having a method called, what is that? Get driver, right? Now it is asking some exception, checked exception, add it, surround with a try catch, right? Now see here what I'm doing. So go to this, now create your test case, right click, new. I'm creating one test case called Gmail login test. So we'll see at framework load, okay, in wonderful way, don't worry about that. So I'm taking one method as a login, and let me make it as a public. Now I'm writing, yes. Now see here, first I want to launch the browser, right? If you want to launch the browser, we have code at what level? Where we have the code? Inside this driver utility. Now what is the method I need to call it now? Yes, what is the method I need to call it now? Open browser. Let me declare this as a static so that I can access directly. Now driver utility class name dot driver utility dot, we have one method called, what is that method? Open browser. Now here I am passing Chrome, right? Now I am passing Chrome. So what happens? Open browser I am calling on driver utility. Driver utility class is having open browser method. Yes sir. What is the parameter I am passing? Chrome. Chrome dot equals ignore case Firefox. No, then won't launch the browser. Chrome dot equals ignore case Chrome. Yes sir. Now this method, this condition is going to be executed. Now we need to set the word, give that path, WebDriver dot Chrome dot driver. Where the path is there, just check in my previous videos, I think so somewhere it is there in D colon some. Now paste this location, right? Yes. Now see here, so I launch the browser, right? Now see here, so once I launch the browser, I want to enter the URL. So in order to enter the URL, I need the driver, right? So what is the method I am having to get the driver? Get a driver. So let me make this one as a static. So instead of creating object every time, so I am creating, let me declare this method as a static. Yes, already static is there, right? Yes, so that we can access with the class name. So test over here. So what is my class name? Driver utility. So I am writing driver utility dot get driver. So whenever I call driver utility dot get driver, I am going to get driver object. On that I am calling, what is that method? Get. Now I am passing. Now I am entering what? URL www.gmail.com. Let me wantedly fail the test case. After entering URL, now driver utility dot get driver dot find element. So I'm calling find element by I want to identify the element by using what? ID. Now I'm passing here identifier ID. So that username web element is having what is that? ID is equal to identifier ID. Whenever we call find element method, it identifies is there any element with ID is equal to identifier ID. If it is there, it identifies all the elements, but it returns the first matching element from the node in the form of web element. Now I am going to get web element and this is username, right? Yes. Now on this username I want to call username dot. Now I am writing clear username dot clear and username dot send keys I am entering. Now I am entering something called Rameshsoft dot Selenium. Right? Now see here this is your test case and this is your driver utility which contains what? Driver. So we'll do it in real time, but not now. Okay, just here I'm explaining in static way. We'll do it completely these things in real time in the next coming videos, right? Now this is my utility class, utility interface which is holding the method for which is holding the a method called screenshot to get the screenshot. Now this is my what? Listener which listens the activities and it will give the what? Perform the what? Action on each and every test case. That means before you are starting off your test case, on test method is going to be executed automatically, and this ITEST result can contain the whole of the what? Result of a test. Now on test success is going to be executed on every successful execution. On test failure is going to be executed on failure of your test case. So here I am implementing the logic to take the what? Screenshot, right? Now see, so listener is ready and your utility is ready, driver utility is ready, and then what? Your test case is ready. Now whenever we are working with the listeners, if you want to activate this listener, compulsory we should do it that one as a part of testng.xml. So compulsory we need to configure this one as a part of testng.xml. Now see here what I am doing. Create testng.xml, click on finish. Now open this testng.xml file. Now see here in this testng.xml file we need to configure now listener. Now see here, so after suit we need to configure what is that? Listeners. So every listener contains what? Listener class name. So what is that class name? Yes, what is my class name? So you need to give package name dot class name. So what is my package name? com.rameshsoft.selenium.listeners, and then where your listener class is there. So what is that class? Listener test. Now give this class name, very important. Control C, listener test. Copy it. Right? Yes. So we'll see how do we run the failed test case automatically using listeners. Right? So we'll see a lot of things we'll be recording listeners. Okay? These are very basics what I'm talking. Yes. Now see here. So select testng.xml, run as testng suite. Now just observe output what is going to happen. Now see here. Yes, testng version is started and then Chrome driver is started. So I said every Chrome driver is going to start on separate port number. Yes. Now yes, Chrome browser is launched and then it should enter the what? Username. Yes, Gmail is entered. Yes. So it's entering, Gmail is entered and then username is entered. Nothing wrong with that, right? Yes, let me wantedly fail this test case. So failures are 0. Yes, let me wantedly fail this test case, right? Now go to your test case, Gmail login test case. Now I am writing here, I am removing this I. Now is there any element with ID is equal to identifier ID? It is not there. Now see here what happens. Now right click, run as testng suite. Just observe here. So every Chrome driver is going to run on a separate port number. See here, what is the port number? 38 something like it is running. Now see here what happens. Now this case, our test case is going to be failed because there is no element with ID is equal to identifier ID. See here, it is waiting for 19 seconds and then it's going to fail the test case. So by default, if we don't initialize the implicit wait, so the default timeout is what? 500 milliseconds. So I explained in the previous videos. If you don't have, just watch me. Still with Java playlist in real time. Now see here, it's waiting. At one point of time, our test case is going to be failed. See here, it's failed or not? Yes. See here, what is the exception we are getting? Yes, just click on these suits. See here, what is the exception? No such element exception, unable to locate the what? Element with ID it is equal to what? Identifier. Are you seeing right? Yes. Now in Uchu drive we are saving that screenshots in our local drive where we are storing it, those things in E colon, right? Now see here what I am doing. So go to the drive E colon. Yes, are you seeing right? Login screenshot is there or not? Yes. Now this is the way to take the what? Screenshots on failure using what is the class? Using what is the interface? What is the listener? Using ITESTLISTENER. So using ITEST result listener we saw in the previous video. Now in this video we are implementing what? ITEST-LISTENER. So in this listener we have a method called, what is that method? OnTestFailure. So by using this OnTestFailure method we can capture the what? Screenshots on failure. That is whenever our test case is failure, so automatically OnTestFailure is going to be executed. So here we wrote the code to take the what? Screenshot, right? Yes. So these things we'll talk elaborately, okay? In the framework level we'll talk this, what I am writing, this is all static code, so we should not write the code in this way, okay? So completely we need to write dynamism, completely we need to write in dynamism. See here, so here step, let's first step in this approach, what I did, first I am taking one class and that class should implement what is that? ITEST-LISTENER interface. Inside this interface we are having different type of methods. Under that methods we have one method called OnTestFailure method. In that OnTestFailure method we need to write the code for what? We need to call the method called, what is that? Screenshot method. And second one, what I did, I took one interface called, what is that interface? Screenshot utility interface. In this I am writing what? I am writing one method to take the what? Screenshot. And third is what? And third is my test case. And fourth is what we required? We need to configure that listeners in where? XML file using what is the tag? Using listeners tag. Right? Now just run this XML file. Now our test case is going to be what? It is going to take the screenshot on failure. So this is the way to take the screenshots on failure. Right? Yes. Now, so see here, go to this E drive. So let me remove this to Control A, Shift Delete. Now let me run the program one more time. Run as testng suite. Now see here what happens. Yes, Chrome browser is launched. Yes, and then it's going to enter the URL. Now it is unable to find that element because there is no web element with ID is equal to identifier ID. That's why our test case is going to be failed now. See here is will wait for 19 seconds because we specified time period as a implicit time period as a 19 seconds. So after 19 seconds our test case is going to be failed. Right? Now see here, yes, test case failed or not? Yes, see here, our test case is failed. So why it is failed? No such element exception. What is it? Unable to locate element method ID is equal to identifier ID. Now open that E drive. Yes, now see here, screenshot is captured or not? Yes. Now this is the way to take the screenshot by using what is the interface? ITEST-LISTENER. Okay. So this is what I am talking. These are all static level. At framework level, complete real-time frameworks will design in beautiful way in the coming videos. Okay. Thanks for watching the video. Have a good day. Thank you so much. Please subscribe the videos. Please support me. Have a good day.